Goddess energy is the one and only Senora Chavez, the motion, the movement, the campaign, and I am back. I know it's been a while since I've done these makeup videos, makeup and chill, but my ring light gave out, so I definitely need a new ring light, so that's going to be my next investment. I've been investing a lot in my manifestation rituals, but I need to start investing in the studio equipment because all my old equipment is going out for some reason. The universe must be aligning me with some new studio equipment. So everything's going to work in my purpose and working for the purpose. Okay, so Queen ENT. So today I'm going to do my makeup. I'm going to do the outfit of the day, so check it out on TikTok. I will post the video. I will post the picture. It'll be the front picture for this video as well. So I'm doing this cute pink skirt, and then I'm going to do this white button up that I got off of Fashion Nova. And then I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do my kitten heels again, my colorful kitten heels. Or, yeah, I'm going to have to, I have to figure out which heels I'm going to do because I have to be able to walk. So I don't know if I'm going to do my pink Carl Geiger heels or my colorful kitten heels. I got a bunch of heels, but I need some heels that are comfortable. And, you know, a lot of my heels are stylish, but they're not walkable, you know. Or I train my feet to walk in them. But nevertheless, we're going to put the outfit together and we're going to put it together on TikTok. So check that out. So I'm going to do my makeup. I'm going to do a full face today. I'm going to my daughter's open house and I'm going to my son's school to do a tour because this is a brand new state-of-the-art facility that they have here. And this school, brand new school, right? Here in Hillsborough County. And it's a state-of-the-art facility. Now, I've seen the school on the news. And you know I'm a big fan of new schools. Like, if the school brand new, I want to send my kid to it. I just have to do that, especially if it's in the public school system. So I've done this for my son in the past. If it's a brand new school, I'm going to rush to it and try to get in there. So I have gratitude, you know, that he has, you know, he lives on that side of town where this brand new school is. But it's a state-of-the-art facility. They're supposed to have vocational training and other stuff like that, but I'll find out the deets when I take the tour. But I saw the video of it, and they have tennis courts, track and field, basketball. It's a nice school. I mean, this is a beautiful school, and it holds up to 3,500 students. And it's a high school. But that's why I'm excited to see this facility, because it's a state-of-the-art facility, and I like that it's out here. It's like in the rural areas of the county. So I really like that. So I'm really looking forward to going to school and see what all it has to offer. The staff, the curriculum, you know, what rules they're going to enforce, you know, to aid the youth and to being the best that they can be. Okay, so I'm really excited about that. It was time we needed something new. I seen it on the news when they were building it, when it was a new construction. It's built like a little college campus almost, if you ask me. But we're going to see it up close and personal. So I'm super excited. Now, you guys know I'm an educator. Queen ENT Academy podcast coming soon. So, as y'all know, I'm an educator. And I'm a teacher, philosopher, scholar, all the above, data analyst. I'm everything. I'm the one-stop shop. And I've created my own curriculums in the past. And basically my vision, you know, that I wanted to implement for the youth is to get the youth actively involved in the, what is the word? I want to say the trades of the world trade system. That's exactly what I want to do. But mainly the trades, like the mechanical trades, the engineering trades, all the vocational trades. We need to get them actively involved in doing it now, because if we keep their minds busy and their bodies busy, it'll allow the youth to take over the population as well as the economics. And as we know, the youth are temperate. They're temperate. And I feel with the right order in place, we can utilize the youth to maximize our possibilities, maximize on innovation. But the key to this that I really want to see implemented is youth housing. So just the way colleges have housing, I know some vocational schools have housing and stuff, but they need communities. So they can start building as communities. And then that way this income factor, because right now we complain about tax brackets, incomes and stuff. If we take that stuff out the equation and let them build their own communities, and they have to work in their own communities, they have to do their own plumbing, they have to do their own construction, they have to do their own electricity, they got to provide their own vocational training, they have to do their own cleaning, their own maintenance. Just get them adapted. It kind of, just like the military, similar to the military, very similar. Basically, that's what we want to implement, but I would like to implement that for the whole youth. And then C, my study observations would be, you know, I'm a scientist. So I would like to see if the youth can provide a stronger community economic system without the influence and the input of adults. I would like to see what the youth could do on their own, like how their community would evolve. What innovation would they add to the collective? What strategies, what programming they would use if they weren't tainted by the toxic ways of the outside world. So it's be like their own world. And people mock me. They say you like Children of the Corn. I think that is so funny. But in Children of the Corn, those kids were doing well but together. And they only came and messed with you if you came out there and mess with them. Right? So in Children of the Corn, basically, I have to watch that movie. But I think the objective was to stay out their communities because they built a sound community on their own. And I think that's what the objective of all that was basically saying, stay away from us. Like, don't taint us with the outside world. Don't allow the outside world to damage us and taint our community with your nonsense. Because we're doing very well together. We're working well together as a team. We don't need those other influences. And the concept is the same anywhere you go. So when you go to these countries that are not colonized and things like that, they don't want you over there. Or in their villages and things like that. They don't want interference because you interfere with how they build, how they gather together, how they unionize, how their structures and systems are. That's why they don't like outsiders in their communities. So I would like to see what the youth would do here. You know, if they had the proper resources to do their own community and the proper training to do their own communities. Okay, give me a second, guys. All right, I'm back. So as I told you, I do my own tribal marks, my own contour. I learned to do my own contour. So I just cover up all my blemishes with the high definition concealer. This is the this is the corrector. But I like this one because it really like covers the blemishes very well. And then just to contour, I put in the lighter tones. And you're supposed to put them in between. I told y'all I need to get more makeup. But today's the big day. I really want to see this facility. I really want to see what we're implementing, what's happening with our youth. Because the children are the future. As I mentioned, Senora Chavez, the motion, the movement, the campaign. It's funny. But yeah, I would like to see our children build their own interactive communities and see, you know, basically see, you know, how they would monitor and manage the world. Because I feel like the adults will taint and dissolve everything. Like, they don't know how to just chill. I feel like children can chill. They do a lot of chilling, playing, but it's always some motion to what they're doing. It's always some motion to what children do versus adults. Adults, I feel like, move out of anger, anguish, bitterness. So they're not really contributing to the overall growth and development of the future. And, you know, no shade to the adults who do. But from my experiences, guys, I see adults do a lot of mindless behavior. And they manipulate and they control. And you know, they say kids are bullies. Adults are the worst bullies. Because we're in a system now where they're soul trafficking. They soul trafficking. That's what they doing. They soul trafficking. So these people are at the point where if they want to live in your skin and take your entire existence. And if they can't have their way, they throw tantrums, they gang stalk, they gather troops, all because they can't take, like, they want to live in your skin. They want your existence. It's I'm still amazed by this system. I know people, they say, you know, they always talk about selling your soul and all this nonsense. You hear about it, but usually when you hear these stories about people allegedly selling their souls and stuff like that, it's because they wanted something, right? They're like, oh, I want fame, I want fortune, I want attention, I want something, right? And so they volunteered themselves to do this because of the things that they want out of life, right? But I have been put in a situation where I ain't volunteering nothing. I ain't volunteering nothing. I'm just fine with myself. I'm fine with me. I don't want nothing you offering. I'm just fine over here. Leave me be. Leave me be. Child, they had a whole, they having a fit. How dare she be comfortable in her own skin? How dare she dream on her own? How dare she doesn't need us to pursue her dreams? This is what the adults are doing. How dare she? I've just never seen this. I mean, and they act up. They show they behinds, you know, and I'm a diamond in the rough. I know this. And, you know, the universe puts diamonds here because they know they can't break diamonds. So all these monsters, these soulless people out here trying to take your whole existence, they send people like me down here like, oh, no, you can't take this one. And then, you know, I'm not religious. I study religion. I'm not religious. I grew up in church. I grew up in a religious household, but I'm not religious. I study all religion. Now, but, you know, you always hear the story of Sodom and Gomorrah. And, you know, I be thinking some of these stories are fabricated, but it's like a message and a riddle in the story, right? So in Sodom and Gomorrah, remember the angel came down and they wanted to sleep with the angel. And the angel's like, no, you can't have me. And then he went and reported back. Now, I always hear the riddle, right? I hear the story all the time. And I always hear this Sodom and Gomorrah, Sodom and Gomorrah. And I know the story, but I was trying to make it correlate to reality now. But now I know, I get it. I feel like that angel was just symbolic of the chosen ones who are unbreakable, the ones who don't follow the crowd, the ones who don't want to be like everybody else, the one who want to walk in their own lane and don't want to do it the way that society tells them to do it. And so when society can't beat you down to do what they're doing, they try to rape you, attack you. And I feel like the angel, you know, they say the angel went back to the Lord or whatever. I think that's also a subliminal that the angel, like, because it had, like, extraterrestrial skills. It, like, they sent, a mind mass frequency out, like a help call to say, hey, they ratchet down here. They just taking stuff. They taking stuff. Y'all need to get rid of them because they think they just gonna come and take somebody. Like, just take your life, your existence for real, without your consent. So I think that was the underlying message of that storyline. But I think it's just hilarious how things come back full circle, full throttle. Because I finally get it. I kept hearing that story growing up, and I always hear people say it. Like, they compare a lot of things to that. And I guess because I'm not out here in these streets for real. So I don't get it. But I see now. Now I see. I was blind, but now I see. They do. They try to bully you to do what they do. They bully you. Oh, if you're not sleeping around, oh, you're not a bad bee. You're not a bad bee because you're not sleeping around. Like, that's crazy. How females will, like, bully you to be a whore. And if you don't want to be a whore like them, they will rape you. They will set you up to get raped. They are crazy. They are crazy. It's like they want you to be, like, they want to take your existence from you for real. And then, but while they're doing all this, I'm like, okay, even if you were to accomplish your goal and get me to be a hoe and sell my soul, how would it benefit you? Like, you're not going to get my body. You think you're going to get my body? Like, do you think you really are going to have my existence? Like, you're going to live in my boss, you're going to live in my shell? How do you know the system isn't plotting to take the shell and give it to a higher supreme power and use the shell to destroy you? Like, do y'all think about this before y'all do it? No, they don't. Because if they did, they wouldn't have nothing to chase. Because that's why they give the idiots the bait to do this stuff that they do. Freaking idiots. Man. But gratitude for just having time to, you know, love on myself, manifest. That's why I invest a lot in my manifestation rituals, which I need to, like, make sure I'm investing in the studio, because I put the manifestation rituals, like, every time I'm like, oh, I'm about to do this, and then I get stressed and I'm like, I gotta manifest something, you know. So I go into my manifestation rituals, but I'm like, dang, I need to set aside something so I can start getting the things I need for the studio and the motion and movement campaign. And it's just little things, it's not big things, you know. It's just, it always slips my mind, I guess because I'm always ripping and running, and after you rip and running, you need time to meditate and manifest. So that's why manifestation rituals always come first, and the stuff that you really need become going last. But I gotta remember and stay organized, because I am a boss lady. So I gotta organize how I'm doing things. Like today I'm ripping and running. Today, like every day it's like I'm ripping and running. I don't never have a day where I could just be like, okay, I can go out and get things for the studio. It would have to be in the midst of me ripping and running. So anyway, but I was just thinking, I was just sharing my thoughts, y'all. Like, these people are outrageous. Outrageous. It's like, and I just thought it was so funny, because I always hear Sodom and Gomorrah story, that story, Sodom and Gomorrah, and it never clicked. Like, I hear it, I'm like, okay, I get it, but I don't get it. And I'm like, that's because you're not around it. You really don't know what they out here doing until they come to your doorstep with their BS. That's how you know it's bad. Now, you know, and that's what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah. They came to the man's doorstep, they knocked on his door, and to get the angel out the house, because the angel wanted to be in the house. Oh my gosh, and that's my life story. I don't know what it is. But just know that thing, whatever it telepathically told whatever higher entity it was working for what was going on, it was really an undercover spy. That was a setup. I'm realizing Sodom and Gomorrah is a story of a setup to destroy and kill those who are wicked, those bullies. It was a setup to kill bullies. It was a booby trap for bullies. That's exactly what Sodom and Gomorrah was telling you. It was a booby trap for bullies. So you want to bully somebody to extort, you know, sell their soul, rape them, and take everything from them, bully their existence just because they want to do things differently? We're going to show you. We're going to burn the house down. And that's exactly what happened with me. I burnt the house down. So how dare you? And it's just the audacity, because I just, like, y'all do know, like, what do y'all gain? Like, they tell, you know, I guess they have to give them some type of reward for this stuff. I know they're not just doing it mindlessly. Like, they have to be saying, oh, we're going to offer you X, Y, and Z to do this. So maybe that's the method to their madness. Maybe that's why they don't think it through. And because they're deprived already and they sick in the mind, they sick in the body, they ain't thinking about nothing. They just rush into the trap. It's like fool's gold. That's exactly what it's like. Fool's gold. Fool's gold. That's exactly what they got going on. Chasing fool's gold. It was fool's gold, because now they all trapped, and now they all got to pay their debt for trying to bully the one that was sent here to restore the order. And that's exactly what happened. So, gratitude for the privilege of being chosen to be that example and shine that light on that situation. I be laughing at it every day. It's like a comedy. Like, if Sodom and Gomorrah, they need to make a, I told y'all I'm gonna get in theater for real. I told y'all I was gonna get in theater. But they need to make a comedy version of Sodom and Gomorrah. Because if Sodom and Gomorrah was written more like a comedy, it would have clicked faster. Because that's what I feel like my life is, just a comedy. Because all the antics that they do to get you to, like, conform, like, it's just funny. It's hysterical. Hey, what Kendrick say? Crazy, stupid, hilarious, crazy. He said scary, stupid, hilarious. That's exactly what it is. It's hilarious. I mean, the links, because, you know, they not that bright. They already sick in the mind. You know, they sick. They sick mind, body, and spirit. So they not thinking straight. So the things that they do is just, it's mediocre. It's a joke. it's a joke, and then they already don't have sense. Like, they ain't got common sense. So it's just the things that they do to try to bully you to conform. It just makes them look so ignorant. It makes them look so ignorant. I'll be laughing at that. I'll be laughing at their antics. Like, even the gossiping, like the stories they make up, off the wall stories. Like, your stories, you making up stories about me. The stories are hilarious, by the way. That's what makes it so comical. That's why I'm going to remake Sodom and Gomorrah Queen ENT version. I'm going to make a Queen ENT version of Sodom and Gomorrah. But we going to call it something different. We ain't going to give it the name Sodom and Gomorrah. We got to give it some names. Like, it got to be like a, it got to be like a hood tale for real. Maybe Boosie will help me produce it for real. Like he do ghetto stories. Maybe Boosie will help me produce it. Hey, shout out little Boosie. We gonna produce the comedy version of Sodom and Gomorrah. But it's like a hood comedy for real, how they do it, because it's like their antics, they're so belligerent. They're so silly. They're so mediocre. And then the stories that they make up about you in hopes to lure your self-esteem, the stories are just so funny because it's just off the wall stuff. And you know, I laugh at it because I don't experience stuff like that. So I laugh at it. I think it's funny. But maybe it's not funny to them because they do that stuff for real. But just the stories, like even the, like, it's like Jerry Springer. The stories they make up. Like how Jerry Springer, like, oh, he's sleeping with a man and she's sleeping with her brother, and she slept with her, you know, her mom's husband, and you know how it be stuff like that. It's just funny. It's just funny. I'll be like, it's like watching a TV show. That's why I came up with Queen ENT, because the stories that they were making up, it was just hilarious. I said, man, this is a TV show. This is a reality show. My life is a reality show. That's what made me come up with Queen ENT, because I was like, they was making up so many stories. I said, I might as well put on a show for these people. So that's exactly how Queen ENT came about. So gratitude for them, the hood Sodom and Gomorrah, because they helped me with Queen ENT. They helped me manifest Queen ENT. So maybe I shouldn't tell on them, you know. That's why they should repent. Repent or turn to a pillar of salt for real. This is so funny. Oh my God, we got to do that, y'all. We going to do that for real. That's a $1 million, that's a Hollywood movie, $1 million Hollywood movie. We're going to remake Sodom and Gomorrah. We're going to do the hood comedy version. It'll be so funny. Because, I mean, when I tell y'all, I laugh every day. Like, they want me to be in pain so bad. They be wanting me to cry. Like, they want me to shed tears over all their antics. But the antics were just too hysterical. So, a lot of times, I catch myself laughing to myself like a mad scientist. Because their antics were so ridiculous. They were mediocre. They were so mediocre. And I guess the actors that they picked were goofy. It was like, Wayans brothers need to help me produce this. Because it's like a Wayans brothers movie. Could y'all imagine the Sodom and Gomorrah with the Wayans brothers? That's exactly what my life is like. A Wayans brothers version. That is so funny, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. I was trying to put these lashes on, but it looks like I'm out of glue. So I think I'm going to just rock mascara today. I think I'm just going to do mascara. We're just going to do a light look. I'm going to put my hair down. Maybe the universe is telling me we don't want to see you lashes. We want to see that natural beauty, Senora Chavez. So I'm going to put the outfit on. Let me paint my nails. I'm going to paint my nails. Find my pink polish and paint my nails. But this is, oh, maybe, I got to do eye makeup. That's what we got to do next. Eye makeup. We're going to do some eye makeup. And then I'm going to go paint my nails. But I'm just do the eye makeup on this video. Makeup and chill with Senora Chavez. So, yeah. But we got to look that up, y'all. We got to set that up. We got to do that. That is so funny. Like, comedy. Crazy. Stupid. Scary. Hilarious. Yo, so we go, okay. So, I need to hashtag Boosie, hashtag Wayans Brothers. Who gonna help me with that project? Because that's exactly what this was. Y'all, and I know y'all like, what is she? Y'all, I gotta, like, that's why I'm gonna do different story times. Like, I already told y'all a story time how I went to Georgia or whatever and how he threw me out because I wasn't giving that. Like, these are just little examples of what it's like. Like, those are just little examples. I'm gonna start doing story times and breaking them up in story times next time we do makeup and chill, or maybe I'll do it on TikTok. But I'll just give y'all the scenarios, like what they be doing for real. Because when I tell y'all, y'all gonna be like, I can't believe these. I can't believe these bitches was doing this stuff. Like, what the hell? What the hell? Oh my gosh. It's just too funny. They antics too funny. But shout out to the Wayans brothers. Shout out Boosie. Who I don't know who. I'm trying to think of another good director or producer. I know Tiana Taylor. She do videos, like music videos. I don't know if she direct movies. I guess Tyler Perry would be good. Tyler Perry would be good for that too. The Hood, Sodom and Gomorrah. But we need to come up with a new name for it. I guess I never read the book of Tale of Two Cities. Like I read, I heard an audiobook, like bits and pieces. But I wonder what Tale of Two Cities is about, you know, and for it to come to my mind like that. But I was just thinking if we had to change the name, because I wouldn't want it to be Bible based, because I'm not religious. I just feel like the Bible is like a bunch of riddles for this game called life. But I would want to change it to a different name so people won't think it's like a biblical movie, because it needs to be based on this reality that we're in right now. But it needs to be a hood comedy, because that's exactly what this is. When they try to take your souls, it's a big comedy. It's like it's a silly TV show, a comedy sitcom, a comedy special. That's exactly what it is. It's so funny. That is hilarious. Y'all. So I'm gonna think of some stories. Like, I'm gonna write down all my experiences and stuff, and I'm gonna break them up into story times, and I'm gonna put on TikTok so y'all can hear about these crazy scenarios that I be going through. Like, y'all gonna be like, I can't believe these people. Like, when I tell y'all these crazy stories that they do, the antics that they go through to get you to conform, it's like, I know that did not happen. Y'all gonna be like, this is unreal. Like, y'all gonna be like, this crap is unreal. But yeah, that's what it is. The Hood, Sodom and Gomorrah. The Hood comedy, Sodom and Gomorrah. Pitch that movie idea for y'all. I'm gonna throw that out there. Pitch my movie. Because they need to see that. Because when you see it happening, it's just so funny. It's so silly. You don't even know what they're doing. I'm like, oh, this was what you were, you know, this was the objective of your game. How you go by try to get somebody's soul? Y'all so silly. Y'all so silly for that. Like, who would fall for these antics? Like, the antics, y'all so mediocre. Y'all so silly. Be silly. They are so silly. Queen Senora Chavez. Now I'm gonna do the whole look on TikTok. So y'all follow me on TikTok. Let me put my lipstick on. Y'all follow me on TikTok. I'm going to, I don't know how I'm going to do my hair. I'm not going to recurl it. I think I'm going to do a, oh, this is cute though. It's cute like this. But I think I'm going to do an updo today, y'all. I'm going to do an updo. I think I want to do an updo. I like this nude by itself. I like that nude. But that's what we're going to do. So I'll be back. Follow me on TikTok. I'm going to post the finished look on like the cover of this video. And thank y'all for getting ready with me. Makeup and chill with Senora Chavez. Subscribe, like, comment my YouTube. Follow me on all platforms. This is Queen ENT, the new programming.